Hello guys, my name is Sub-Zero Exabyte and today I am on the world right here where I live, and today we have something quite special. Since I don't think that all of you can comprehend what is going to happen today, I will give you a quick briefing. What we are going to do today is explore the new 3 portals that are now right here in the world of Minecraft, and you all will see just how amazing that is. There are things in those world I believe, but they are friendly and this is all cool. And like, we have another question that is goodbye, and I hope that you have a beautiful day. I don't even remember what I just said anymore. Wait, no, it was something. Yeah, I think just something and is good. But anyways, what are these things then? They look like dinosaur mixed with something along the lines of an ostrich or something like that. They are pretty creepy, but let's leave those poor things alone and continue our great journey that we are going to turn into reality right here right now. And the beaches look pretty cool right here, and I love those sticks that are in the ground. Oh, and hold on, in the nether you have soul sand, which makes you walk really slow. And in this world, you have other stuff that does other stuff, so that sounds really intense. Like there might just be a block that is going to boost us forward, like some grass or something that makes you run like you are Sonic. I really like this, and if I would build a house, then I would build my driveway out of this stuff. And then when I forget the milk at the local store, then I just run outside really quick, and then in a matter of seconds I am there again, and then I can buy my milk that I am going to need for my cereal, which is delicious. And yeah, I had something like that in my mind. And it seems like everything right here is magical. These light blue clouds make you jump really high, which is also pretty cool. But I think that is necessary to like cross to the other side of the island. Well, it is technically a different island, but you get the gist of it. You can feel like Steve Irwin or something from National Geographic. But you guys remember that thing that I said at the beginning? Something like, I said that if I would have a mansion or a house, and I would have a driveway out of these things. And like, we are going to do that with the quicksand stuff, so that is just great. But we are making something like that, only now we are going to make another portal, and that is just great. But we are going to do just that, and it is going to be amazing. And if I just really quickly forget my milk in this world, then I could always go back and get it with this fast amazing path thing, which would be pretty great. But this thing is getting pretty long though, so that is just great and stuff. But yeah, this is just amazing when it would get actually done, and it is already pretty long and stuff, so I think that it might be able to get to an end or something. Yeah, I am not really sure what I just tried to say, but that is okay. We got an amazing path right in front of my house, but like, it is really warm in there, even though I can really feel it, but it is pretty. I heard inside the portal, which is just great that it is looking warm, so that is great, I guess. But I mean, I am not sure what I am holding right now, but I am holding something, and I can't really remember me picking this, which is pretty weird. But anyways, we are going to continue the video, and even a blind man could notice that it is warm in here. Well, that might be because that he would be hot, but I mean, yeah, I don't know. But anyway, like, a blind man could feel that it is warm, but I think that even he could see that it is just warm here. But we are going to continue our path to building these noob looking portals, yet which is just great. But we are going to see where these portals send us. When we see, then we see, and when we see, then we are going to see, and then we are going to be at that portal over there, and then it would just be great over there, and maybe we could build a house there, and then we would not have to spend any money on eating stuff. If we would need a cup of coffee, then we could just take a mug, and then we could put on some gloves and then just hold the mug over this pool of lava, and we wouldn't have to pay for heater stuff, so that is great. But we would have to spend a lot of money on ice things, like the air conditioning and stuff. But anyways, we have this dart thing. I remember right now, the stories I heard, as I have been told, go like this. There is a thing over there which looks like a fish, but it isn't a fish, it is just a lost ghost gas thing, which went into the lava, which is not really great for him, but he seemed like he was enjoying himself, so that is just great for him. But there are a lot of pigmen, and they don't seem to really care about their friends dying right next to them, and I don't think that they even care about getting shot. But there are a couple of pigmen right here, and I don't really like them, so they are going to disappear. but we now spawned the thing that is going to take us back to Portal Land, and then we will be gone from the underworld. But first we are going to make this portal really amazing, and then it will look really good, and then it is all going to be amazing, and then it will look really great, and then we will have a really amazing looking portal. And I think that this design is pretty amazing. It is going to be like its arms, and then it will be just amazing looking like, and it will have 2 arms sticking out. We just have one at the moment, but the other one will be even more amazing. But though, we are going to make the beginning of the portal even more amazing. We can see that all the times if you enter it, because you need to get past it, so that is not really hard to miss. But yeah, I really think that this is pretty amazing at the moment. It is just pretty cool that I came up with this idea, and that it actually looks like something that is great. And it is just great, and it looks cool, and it glows, so this is just something that is too amazing to be true. But though it is really true, so yeah, if you want to accept it or not, this thing looks pretty beautiful. And if you don't think so, well then, who am I to stop you from saying that it doesn't look great? Well, I am no one then. But if you really think that it looks ugly, then go ahead. You can just tell me that it is ugly. But I really like it how it looks at the moment. But we finally made it, and it has some form in it, but it could still be better. But I think that I am really happy with the result at the moment like this. It is just amazing that I made this, and I am not really going to see this again, which is not really that great. But the great part is that we are back in normal world, and it is still looking, and I guess that it is still feeling cold here. I have some clothes on though. As you guys might know, I have a green t-shirt, so this is a piece of cake for me. I heard that up there, it is like really high up in the sky, so it wasn't really that warm, and by the colors in the portal, you could even see that it was pretty cold. You have cold colors and you have warm colors, and that is just great. T-shirt does wonders to me, and it is actually pretty warm. But we have this campfire thing which we can build with 1 wood and some flint and steel, and it is pretty sad that we can't light this right here, which would be just amazing. But there might be some other way that could get lit here. Wait, what? Yeah, I mean that there might be another tool to make a campfire, an actual fire, and not just a pile of woods with some stones. So yeah, now you know what I am talking about, and it is actually pretty great right now. But I really want to light this fire, but I just can't, so let's just accept that we are not able to do this. But I guess that would be amazing if it could just be that way. But we are talking about this great man again, that his name is Edison, and he is just great. I think he got cut by like a knife or something, like a sword that has cut him at his face, which is not that great. But I think that this guy is pretty cute though. So, I mean, it is pretty amazing that this guy can look cute with a scar. Not many people can pull that off, but this guy could, and that is just amazing. But we are at a pretty amazing place right here, and you guys probably know by now that I really like this quicksand stuff. It is just amazing to me how something like this sand can make you run this quick, and that is just like something unreal. There is no surface in the normal world that makes you run quicker. I didn't really pay attention to the guy that we spoke to back at that ancient thing where we had a really boring little talk with the guy that worked there or just chilled there. I am not sure what he did there, but he was there, and he seemed like he was at home. So, I am really not sure who and what that guy was then. But we now have these clouds again, and all of these clouds that are here are a bit different. You can see if you know what the different colors are, which cloud does what, which is really interesting, like yeah. Here, and this is just amazing that we can go this fast, which is like the feeling of being Sonic, which I think that everyone wants to at least have once in their lives. I would live like Sonic if I had the chance. Sonic is just amazing, just like this golden tree that we just punched. So, we're just racing right here and feeling like Sonic and stuff, and this is just too amazing. Why is this not in the vanilla game? I am not sure, but something like that would just be amazing. But no, instead we have Soul Sand, which makes you go like really slow, which is just not great. But we just died, which is also just great, but luckily our path is pretty easy to find. Or we could go the easy way, and like now we can just make a new portal which goes to the Nether. And luckily for me, I have some obsidian in my trousers and a flint and steel, and this portal is just not lighting, which is not really that great. Wait, why is it really not making a portal? It is just kind of sitting there on like fire, which is not really this great, and I am not really sure what I should do now. I think the next thing to do is make a new portal and just head back to the normal world, and then we could have the 2 portals across from each other, and then we would have 2 amazing portals. or what we do is find the glowstone portal, and we just did that, and that was actually way easier than I thought. I would have made an entire new portal if I didn't find this thing. But we are now building the new thing, and when it is done then we can like enter the different portal, and then it is amazing, and we can then see what portal is more amazing. So, like we just went from Portal Land, which if it wasn't really clear, that was Portal Land if you haven't figured that out yet. But now we like are going to enter the underworld, and then it is going to be nice and stuff, and we are going to see what this thing looks like when we enter it, and I'm actually pretty sure what the nether looks like. I didn't really see the new world yet, so that was an experience. But I guess that we are going to like explore the nether as well, so we are going to see what all of this is going to be. But it is still the same, and it is just pretty amazing still, and everything right here is like based on the underworld, and it is like really nice. Well, it actually is the opposite of nice. If I could feel warm and cold things then I would burn alive, I'm pretty sure. But like in the portal that looks like heaven and is also locally known as heaven. At least I don't know any, so I don't really think there is any. But I could be wrong, though I don't really know. And there are pink things, they look absolutely beautiful, but they work like a block or something, and you would then be the bullet. It just shoots you to somewhere, which is also pretty cool. But like we are going to test out some other things here. I am also curious to if there are a type of horses or something here, which would also be pretty amazing if they had added something like that. They have like these little bushes with something along the lines of like berries or something, which are also pretty cool. So I also rate that, and I really like the sticks that are beneath the trees sometimes. I am not sure what all these plants and animals and mobs and stuff are, but we are going to explore all of that together as a team, which will be just great. And I hope that you guys are going to like this mutual event that we are going to take place, and we are all in this together, and it will be really nice here with all of you guys' support. And I think that with that I could just live here alone. That doesn't really make sense, but just leave me be what I am saying and stuff. And this altar that we build, by the way, might look like something like a brewing stand or something, but it is just an amazing little device which you can put down on the ground just like we did, and then it is really amazing. But we are not yet going to use that if we are going to us at all. It is really not that amazing, but these rainbow moa eggs are amazing though. You just have to check these weird looking walking birds out, just because you can, and I think they enjoy being looked at. They just look ridiculous, which is just great from them. But we need to move on. This video needs to be educational about this amazing world, and I am going to show you guys as much as I know right at this time. But we need to stay active, otherwise we could be suspicious to the police or something. Those are the birds. But I think this last world is pretty cool since it just has diamonds everywhere, which is something that I love, and to be inside of a world that you are surrounded in things you love is called happiness, and I think that you can make that yourself if you want. But to just build a portal and be here like I just did, live here on camera, that is just on a new level, and I don't think you would be able to do that. But dream on and you will make your own happy place, and then when you get there it is going to look a little like this, only then the diamonds are things that you guys love, and then you will feel happy like automatically sick, and you just look around and there are just things you like and no things you despise, except for the dirt. But that is just showing that not everything can be perfect, like my green shirt. So I hope that all of you enjoyed these 3 portals, since I quite enjoyed myself. Like that world with all of the stuff in that I had been told was not really true, but we saw some other cool worlds which I liked and they were pretty dope. But then again, sometimes you have those days that you just are like, hey, I am going to make a portal and I am going to a different dimension, a diamond mansion, if you will. A lot of laughter. Yes, that was a funny pun at least. I think that was a funny pun. The portal alone just looked sick already. But let's not waste any more time and let's jump into these diamonds, if you guys let me do that. That is. So if you don't mind, I am going to like take some stuff first so I am prepared on this amazing new thing. I don't really know what to expect exactly, but I know that what I have to expect is amazingness. And I think that we can find amazingness pretty easily in there, without any trouble at all. Just some armor will help us against things and stuff that might be in the next portals, into those things that are not live right now. It is so bright, but they are just beautiful, and like the grass is just normal grass, only now it is just a bit more vivid and it just looks way better. There are even sticks next to the trees. That is some quality thinking about the small things, which I personally can really appreciate. I am not sure what bunnies are, but they jump like they are dolphins, and I am pretty sure that they weren't dolphins, so that is pretty weird. But I guess that we will just leave them be. And as you might have noticed, there are a lot of different trees here, and it is pretty advanced here. There are a lot of things that you normally don't find in the normal world. But anyways, yeah, The scent is really quick and we could feel that feeling that we had once again, that we felt like Sonic, and Sonic is just pretty great that we can actually be Sonic right here right now. But yeah guys, I think that by now I have to say goodbye to all of you, and right now with like talking and stuff I am not really Sonic, but I am going to say bye to all of you though. So yeah guys, I hope all of you enjoyed this video and goodbye for now.